Hello! Let's enjoy learning English today! Hi! This is Teacher Teresa May C. Melgarejo, Teacher 3 of Calibo Integrated Special Education Center. Welcome and let's get started! Let's start our day with this. What was your best Christmas gift ever received? Let us answer the following questions. Number 1, what was that gift? Describe it. Number 2, from whom the gift came from? And number 3, why do you say it was the best gift you received? Let us be thankful to those who gave us presents last Christmas. Let us show our appreciation to these presents by taking care of it. Today, we will discuss one of the tenses of the verb, the simple past tense. Our lesson's objectives are: Number 1, use the simple past tense correctly. Number 2, write about actions and events in the past. Number 3, do the different tasks related to the simple past tense. Our most essential learning competency is use the past tense correctly in varied contexts. Our lesson today has something to do with one of the verb tenses. Yes, there are 3 main verb tenses. The past tense that indicates action that happened in the past, the present tense that indicates action that is happening today, and the future tense that indicates an action that is about to happen in the future. Verb tenses identify the time period when an action occurs. We will discuss first one of these verb tenses, which is the simple past tense. Now, are you ready for our lesson? Very good. Let us start. Simple past tense indicates action that happened in the past. Time markers are used to indicate actions that has already happened sometimes in the past. The following are examples of time markers: yesterday, last night, a few minutes ago, last month. For example, I went home early yesterday. In this sentence, you can see the time marker in underlined word. It indicates that an action done yesterday. Remember, the past tense represents the following. Number 1, an action or event completed in the past. For example, he cooked my favorite dish yesterday. I met Jeff in the party. Number 2, a habitual or repeated action or event in the past. For example, it rained almost every night last month. The mall stopped their weekly month sale yesterday. From the activity we had earlier, we talk about our best Christmas present we ever received. In our answers, we use the simple past form of the verb. Why? Since Christmas was celebrated last month, our verb should be in past form. What are the regular and irregular form of the verbs in simple past tense? In simple past tense, we have regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs form their past tense by adding d or ed to the present form of the verb. The following are examples of regular verbs that adds d and ed to the present form. Irregular verbs form their past tense in various other ways, such as by changing the vowel, by changing the consonant, or by making no change at all. The following are examples of irregular verbs. Here are some examples of sentences using regular and irregular verbs. Number 1. Pete jogged every Sunday last 2 months. Number 2. We sold a ticket for every seat available. Number 3. Lisa accidentally dropped the cymbals. Number 4. They ate their lunch late in the evening. Let us find out what have you learned from our lesson. We have here Activity 1A. Listen to the direction. For each of the following sentences, underline the correct verb form in parentheses. Activity 1B. Direction. Supply the irregular form of the following base form of the verb. For our performance task, write a friendly letter to your best friend who lives in abroad. Narrate how you celebrated your new year last year with your loved ones. Use past form of the verb in your letter. The task will be graded based on the attached rubric. Remember, simple past tense expresses action or state of being that happened at some definite past. It means the action has already taken place. In simple past tense, the presence of time markers are present to indicate an action that was already done. In a 1/2 sheet of paper, change the underlined verb in the present tense to the past tense. As for the assignment, look carefully at the verbs in Shel Silverstein poem. Copy and underline all the simple past tense you can see. Do this in your activity notebook. What happened to Jimmy Jet? Draw Jimmy Jet look like after he watched too much TV. Show it to your classmates and tell Jimmy's great physical transformation. Use past form of the verb.